Well, hello there, everyone. It's me, Esther Bartkiw. I wanted to do this impromptu video this morning and talk about hope, having hope, and what happens when you begin to lose hope. Because I have noticed from messages that I'm getting, from posts on social media, that there's a lot of people right now feeling very crushed, despondent is the word that is being used, and losing hope. And maybe it's losing hope in yourself, your abilities to turn things around, or losing hope with your family situation, your work, in your community, your country, losing hope with what's happening on the world scene. And this is understandable. Okay, life on planet Earth is not always smooth and easy, and we have gone through a very challenging year, and it appears that there is more to come. And when you focus on the outward reality around you, yes, it is very easy to lose hope. I understand that. I lose hope from time to time. I have my moments where I'm just like, oh, no. And I swim in that hopelessness for an afternoon, maybe for a day. But because of my journey, I'm able to catch it and turn it around very quickly. And I just want to do this video and offer you some suggestions on, first of all, that, if you don't have hope, what do you have? Can you imagine life without having hope? Right? There's no expansion. There's nothing to look forward to. It's drudgery. Maybe you know someone in your life who has no hope. And you see how they go through life, hopelessness, and you know that's not what you want. Having no hope is not going to help yourself. It's not going to help humanity, the collective. Could you imagine if right now the collective is at a level of maybe fear, worry, concern, uncertainty, and if the collective just shift to the level of hope, the change that could be made. Never mind peace, love, joy, just the level of hope, the changes that could be made. So getting to that vibration of hope is very important. It's a stepping stone to getting to the vibration of then believing, and then knowing, and trusting, and faith. And then you start tapping into the joy and the love and the peace that surpasses all understanding. Okay? So, when you have no hope and you catch yourself, I encourage you to turn it around as quickly as possible. And some of you, it might be just me, like me, it's a little dip, and you can turn it around very quickly because you know what you focus on expands. So whatever you're focusing on that is creating this lack of hope, you turn it around and you focus on something else, something that you love, something that you enjoy, something that is uplifting to you. Okay, we covered all that in the Vibe Up events. And if you didn't participate in one of those events with me, I did some raise your vibration videos on my channel, my YouTube channel, that you can check out. Just raise your vibration, but it's what you're focusing on. And in order to create change in that something that you don't like, that you're focusing on, you don't have to have full on blinder focus. You can say, hey, I know it's there. I know I don't like it, but placing more attention on it is only going to make it bigger. So I'm going to focus on what I love, what brings me joy. And in that energy, the information is going to come, the guidance is going to come, the next steps are going to come, the clarity is going to come, the people, the situations, the opportunities to turn that around will come. Okay, so shift your focus. Shift your focus. If you are struggling to get out of this energy of hopelessness, there is a belief, or maybe a few core beliefs, that are anchoring that hopelessness. And I encourage you to get to the bottom of it. Find out what is the belief and the paradigm that is built around that belief. So what do I mean about a paradigm. So you have a core belief, and out of that core belief springs memories, emotions, coping mechanisms, strategies, symptoms, concepts of reality. Maybe attached to it is outside influence, right? Maybe you had a mom or dad who never had hope, and that influences on you. Okay. Or maybe your hopelessness is anchored into something from the past. So this is just an example. Maybe you were 5 years old and you were heading off to kindergarten and you were so full of hope, new friends, teacher, playing, schoolyard, all, everything I'm going to learn. And you get to school and it is something completely different. And you were like, oh my God. And maybe that 5-year-old inside of you is still like, what happened? And maybe that 5-year-old made a decision in that moment, right? An unconscious, subconscious decision of, wait a minute, this is not how I hoped it to be. It's actually completely different. And what if an additional decision was made was, I better not hope anymore because then I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be crushed. And that was the root of when this not hoping started. And over the years, it just built up over and over and over and over again until it's a big ball of hopelessness now. But I'm here to tell you, nothing is ever too big for you to turn it around. My specialty is I'm a core belief therapist. This is what I do. I help people to discover what is the core belief that is anchoring that thing that you do not want, that is holding you back, and then discovering what is the paradigm around it so you can root out everything all at once and then changing it to flip that internal process inside my body and energy field and flip it to something that is going to support you. So if you're having trouble with hope or any limiting belief, any situation in your life, and you've been working at it on your own, I always encourage you to work it on your own and you're not getting anywhere, please reach out to me. Check my website, whispersfromthesoul.com, under store, private sessions. You can learn about my private sessions. I am very good at this. I've been doing it for 16 years. Okay. So root out that limiting belief that is anchoring this hopelessness and begin to turn it around. The third step I really encourage you to do is stop hanging around people who are doom and gloom and also have no hope. Okay? It doesn't have to be forever, but until we get you going again. All right? So whether it's online or in person, or maybe you're watching videos or reading articles, avoid it for now. Okay, because they may accuse you of having hopium, like it's a bad word, right? You have hope, or hopium is the new term, and it's a bad word. I'd rather have hope than no hope at all. For me, I cannot imagine life without hope, right? It's foundational for me. It's foundational. And it can be foundational for you as well. So just, get away from the doom and gloom and the naysayers right now. And if people are accusing you of being pie in the sky and full of hope and it's all nonsense, then, that's where they're coming from. That's their level of understanding. That doesn't have to be you. Walk away from it, at least for now. And know that as you begin to switch and turn things around, regain hope, that means you're going to up your vibration. You might have a very positive effect on that person down the road. They might come to you and say, hey, I saw that you were having no hope and now you're having lots of hope and, things seem to be lining up for you. Please tell me. Okay? So have hope. Things can turn around in a split second in your life. And you can turn things around in your life in a split second. It's about your beliefs, your focus, the actions that you take, your concepts of reality, your vibration. All of that creates your vibration. And your vibration is the attraction factor, right? So let's at least get your vibration up to having hope. That is a great platform to be on. All right. At the end of this month, I am doing a aura cleanse and repair. And maybe some of the low vibrations or this hopelessness in your life has to do with what's going on your aura. That's your energy field around you. It's an extension of who you are. We have these 7 bands of auric field around us. And one of the layers is about our emotional and our mental process. Okay? Maybe you have some shadow in your aura. Maybe there's rips and tears. Maybe it's easy for the doom and gloom to come in because your aura is not optimal. So as you're holding your intention to regain your hope, as you're hanging around with people who are also full of hope and inspiring, as you're troubleshooting the limiting beliefs that are anchoring this lack of hope, maybe consider cleaning up your aura, repairing your aura, getting it back to optimal levels, right? To be a shield against slings and arrows and the negativity coming your way, but also to boost you in living as the beautiful spirit being that you are. So, in this energy of having great hope, I wish you a beautiful day, that you enjoy the very best of this day that it has to offer, and that you take your focus from what is bringing down your hope and begin to focus on something else, whether it's the blue sky or the singing bird or having a beautiful meal or reading a good book or listening to music or being inspired by something, and regain that sense of hope within. Once we level off at hope, then we're going to start building to belief and knowing and trust and faith and joy and peace that surpasses all understanding. All right, everybody. I also want to let you know, first of all, I'm going to put links below for the aura class. I am working on a full moon energy update, like something really juicy. We got a Leo moon coming up that could be a little bit dramatic, but there's a huge blessing at the same time. Yes. And I'm also working on some more videos on the aura, teaching you more about the aura. But today, I just wanted to say, for me, there is no life, no world without hope. And I ask you to join me on the hope train. All right, ciao for now.